Oh, I guess most of that is in frame. Ghostbusters. Do. Yeah. So Ghostbusters came out in 1984, as you can see there, even in the UK. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I didn't buy it. It's an interesting thing. I've never really thought about, why didn't I have Ghostbusters? Because I had a C64 in 1984. So, did I have to find? Oh, good, right. No. Yeah, so obviously we've got no trainers on. Ghostbusters! So I explained the story of how I played Ghostbusters and Rescue on Fractalus. Last Saturday before Christmas 1985, whatever day that was. Is it joystick port 1? Ghostbusters! Right, it's F1 to start the game. Now I don't know which joystick it is. And you know what? I used to play this with the Quickshot Turbo, so it's turbo time, as Arnold Schwarzenegger said in Jingle All the Way, I believe it is. That movie. Yeah, it's quite funny actually. Yeah, anyway, I won't be splashing any stuff in there because literally my computer's a bit sick again. Well, it's not the computer, it's bloody Windows, isn't it? Right, okay, Commodore. No. So at least we can sort out the camera framing a bit better. There we go. I thought okay. Now the story goes that David Crane was working on a game, and then Activision managed to acquire the Ghostbusters license, so he adapted the game he'd already started writing. I don't know how much of it he'd finished. Right, okay. I did. Yeah, we don't want that. What's chocolate doing? It's making a slurping noise. What are you doing, buddy? Hey, you eating the biscuit? That's a bit rude. Why don't you have the vegetable soup? That's nice and healthy. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, obviously we want number 2, so I don't know why you'd have any other option. So, stuff like this doesn't make any sense. It's not like there's a scene in the movie Ghostbusters where he actually looks at other cars. So, I think you need these. It could be joystick port 1 then, after all that. I don't know if I need that because we're not going to get that far. What's your number 3? Yeah, see, you could never afford that from the start. I don't know how you go back to buy it. Obviously, however it is you get the account number, then the next time you go, if you got enough, then you can buy it. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what having more. I think the traps is like how many times you have to go back to headquarters. There you go, that'll do. E to end. Say this is like the most massive sprite on the screen that you're moving about. I mean, for a laugh, I might see how fast that would be in basic. You know, using 8 expanded sprites, which is what they're doing there. You gotta wait for him to get low enough. He's not coming down. Come on, mate. Come on. Ah, shit.
Ghostbusters!
So I gotta wait for something else now. Now, when you're bored, what you do go the long way around, I guess. I can't remember what the default is, but when you click fire, ah shit. When you click fire, you can push up or down while you're holding the fire button, pressing down the fire button, and it will go to the building that's on the bottom or the top. But I don't know what the default is because I'm just pressing fire. I think the default is the one above you. So I mean, that is not like the ambulance, because the ambulance is like an estate car. That's obviously got a trunk. Nelly the elephant. Yeah, let's not start with that shit. It's too early in the morning, mate. So it's simply enough game, even with the Quickshot Turbo, but you have to know what you're doing with this game, because yeah, stuff is going to happen. You have to stop the ghosts getting to Zool in the middle as well, so it's not just catching the ghosts. But yeah, I can't honestly remember why I didn't buy this in 1984, because obviously I like the movie. Who didn't like the movie? I've never watched the latest Ghostbusters thing. Okay. So there I just press fire. So it's only really a problem for the buildings on the bottom row. Oh, great, green on green.
Ghostbusters!
Does it tell you when all your traps are full? Because we've been to 4 buildings, but one of them there was nothing there. Ready, so I think they'll stop there. I don't know what it means when let's go for a bit of a Sunday drive in here. Yeah, let's go back to GHQ. It's not GCHQ. This is not a World War I or a military game. Oh, actually, we better get ready for the ghost, innit? So yeah, I might do a thing where you've got like a sprite this big and see how quickly you can move it. Because doing the road stripes, I could do those with my routine for a dirt racer for scrolling the screen. Although the stats would be at the top. I don't know if there's a way to actually... No, because it's using the insert command, that's why it works. So Hang on, what happened to the other ones? So anyway, quick, see. Oh, I did have another idea for a game in BASIC. Is basically you can have a radar scope, and you know the little dial that goes around like the second hand on the watch. It's going to highlight 4 or 5 battleships in the sea. Ah, crap! Get back down here, little shit. So that was like. Because I was watching the Philadelphia experiment. Because I was thinking, if you did a game of battleships and you got the Philadelphia experiment upgrade, then I was thinking, yeah, but in battleships, you don't actually use radar. It's guesswork because you can't actually see. I don't know what that means when the buildings are. Ah, crap. So yeah, I mean, I worked out all the code in my head already. So not the exact code, but that's the thing. When you start writing some games and you find some cool ways of doing certain things, you can start combining them in your head. Because it combines the way I did the scrolling mountains to do the rotating needle on the radar scope. You crossed the streams. You stupid boy. Oh no, you've shorted out the. Oh crap. I might as well go a bit of ghost vacuuming. Do it. Because it is Saturday. And every other Saturday, either me or my sister would have to like do hoovering of the whole house. That was a chore that we dreaded. Because we weren't allowed to hoover with the big massive like brush thing. No, we had to use a tiny little thing you use for hoovering the corners. Ugh. Having a mum with OCD about cleaning was a fucking nightmare as a kid, mate. We might as well get the ghostykins. So I don't think it's a bad game, certainly not for the year, but then again you have to remember on the NES people were paying 30 quid for exactly the same game, and this was like 10 quid on tape. It's not like it's a multi-load. What have I done wrong there? Oh, he's disappeared, didn't he? I just have to wait now. So yeah, like I said, honestly couldn't tell you why I didn't buy Ghostbusters. The screenshots look fine. It's not like Bruce Lee where I looked at screenshots and I thought they look a bit crap. Well, he's going to get stuck on the ghost bait there, so I do have to stop all of them. So they should all be stopped. Well, actually that one got through, asshole. So it should still be free. I don't know why you can't just see them when you like drive past them. I don't know why you need the ghost bait. There is some sort of new Ghostbusters game or side conversion. There's something different about it. I don't think it's just Petsky or anything like that. I'm not sure how you stop the gatekeeper and the keymaster. That was actually my explanation of why I wasn't interested in like lesbian porn or anything. Because I used to say, look, two locks together don't really do anything. Why can't I go to the Zool building? Ah, bollocks. But they're going to get stuck on the traps anyway, so it's just quick drive around the block. Who remembers that? New to driving, you're a teenager, you got your first car, you just went out and drove your car around the, well, more than around the block. Just for the fun of it. Not anymore, mate. Fucking too many arseholes on the road now. I was watching something and they said a certain country is 7 times larger than the UK and they have a population of 70 million. And I'm like, hang on, we got a population of 70 million. So we're all crammed into this shitty little fucking place. They should have, in the 70s, they should have had like China style one child policy, mate. If you have 2 children, you don't get any benefits. Only people who can afford to have, if you have 3 children. 2 children is okay. 2 adults making 2 children, the population does not increase. So I'm going to push down, and it's purple, but there's nothing there, see? Might as well get him as well. So there should be 3 ghosts on the way. Doo, doo, doo. So yeah, I've not seen the new Ghostbusters, you know. That's one powerful vacuum, boy. I wish I had that when I was a teenager, hoovering the fucking stairs with that tiny little attachment for doing the corners. Or is it the curtains? No, it's the corners. It's just basically a really thin end, square end, well, rectangular end to the circular pipe, kind of adapter, really. Ah! So how long we've been spending? 17 minutes, right? Because yesterday I put the computer on, and then I just put the battery, which was fully charged, into the camera, started recording, and it only lasted 59 minutes and 12 seconds. So that's why this time I already loaded up the game. Now, I don't like the colours being like this when I'm doing coding. It's really only for the camera's benefit. Obviously we are going to be doing requests. This is one long Christmas holiday. Yeah, like I said, I'm not playing Daley Thompson's Decathlon or anything like that, because these non-microswitch joysticks, they do not last. We played Jet Boot Jack, done everything in Mastertronic, done Henry's House as well. We've done everything there except House of Jack. House of Jack, Son of Blagger, Saga Mission. I think that's it, actually. So we could finish off 1984. So let's do Son of Blagger. It probably takes long to load. I do like Son of Blagger. I know people don't like it. It's kind of like a bullet time scrolling platformer with weird control, well, weird jumping going on. Okay. Just remembered the filters are not in this room. No! We're going to run out of time, innit? That's loaded already. No roll up for you, mate, Commodore. The filter's there, ready. Jockey, stop opening the cutters. Ah. I'm on a really important thing. Where's the amplifier? There you go. Stop Criticus. I wonder if this joystick put 1 or 2. Now I would have played Son of Blagger with the Point Master joystick, which I can't find. No. So Cheetah Mac 2, you have to come and do your share, mate. Take one for the team. Buddy. It's not like I'll be using these joysticks ever again. Maybe on an Amstrad or something where, you know, I can't do 50 frames per second detailed graphics. I know there's some games with very simplistic graphics. Of course this joystick bought one. Of course. Come on, battery time is precious, boy. Okay. Right, so I space to start, but fire button doesn't start it. So I space to start, even though it says joystick. Why has the volume gone down? It's just like any other platform where you have to learn the pattern of the enemies. Ah, you've got to press fire and the fire buttons are a bit iffy on this. There you go. So that wouldn't have been an issue with the Point Master because it had been only a year old or whatever. So. So you got to collect 6 keys basically. And then the doorway will open, you can move to the next level. So I don't know why that key there is black. As far as I know, they should all be white. But anyway. Oh, hang on, no, there's one up there, isn't there? Yeah, see, I remembered that. I know, actually, you go up, that's when you go round, isn't it? When you've collected all the keys. I'm not sure where to go now, actually. Is there another key I'm missing? I can't get up there. Ah, it's up here, isn't it? Yeah, I remember you've got to go on this bit. Don't think they come all the way, but... Okay, maybe they do come all the way. And you have to recollect all the keys again, so... You have to hammer the fire button on that bit until you get up there, so... So yeah, just to be clear, I wasn't saying that Synapse or Nebulous are bad games. In the case of Synapse, the weapons power-up system was a bit dippy, as we used to say back then. The technical term, dippy, a bit insane, whatever you want to call it. Otherwise, it's not bad. It is a bit difficult, but most shoot-em-ups on the C64 are, because there's generally no slowdown. It's relentless, mate. It's like the difference between Gonzo and the soft option. What happened there then? I'm going to have another go. I used to love that noise. Still do. In fact, I was watching a documentary about modular synthesizers, which is like, you know, the big units that, I don't know, Tangerine Dream used in the like mid-70s kind of thing. Brian Eno, stuff like that. You know, stuff that looked like old mainframe computers from the 60s. There was a couple of musicians on there. John Fox was one, I can't remember the name of the other guy. And they were talking about how, you know, the Yamaha DX7 arrived. And the fact that it had such a shit interface, and it was so complicated to edit the built-in sounds that are supplied with a machine, that pretty much every commercial song that you'll hear with a Yamaha DX7 has the stock built-in sounds. I think that's why I don't like the Yamaha DX7 type FM synth like music, because in the commercial world, you know, making actual music for the charts, I feel so claustrophobic with that bit. Oof, cutting it so close. So that's so it doesn't actually tell you that you got all the keys possibly. It's a real bastard, this one. No, you got to jump just at the right moment. Right, okay. There you go. Otherwise you'll never make it. And you've got to do that as well, and see, that's quite a tough one. So the black keys are because it's a different level. Okay, so that's how it, so if you see some keys and they're not black, like that one there is not part of this level, so now of course there's a demo for the Mega Drive, no! And that does actually do some complex things with the FM sound chip built into the Mega Drive, so... too soon! He's gone white with fear, is he? So if you jump... It's my last life now. Now we're not going to make it, because you see, you can't make it all the way to the end. Crap. But you've seen me play this game for ages, so I won't spend too long on that one. So yeah, I mean, there's that famous demo from like a few years ago on the Mega Drive, and it has some really awesome music, because they're basically register bashing the Mega Drive sound chip, which is what people like Rob Hubbard and I suppose Barton Galway as well, but it's more like Rob Hubbard, the way he'd like register bash the SID, and so he was like the first one to work out you can have more than one of the sound types, triangle, sawtooth, pulse, on each of the sound channels active at any one time. The only one you can't mix in there is white noise. Well, it's not white noise. Technically, it's yeah. I'm not going to say the name, but there's something called pink noise, and there's another colour. The YMAY chips, I do believe they do have white noise, but on the C64 it's not white noise. It's beige noise, let's put it that way. Done that, not doing that, done all of those. Can't remember how to play Spy v Spy. But I don't think it's ever been on my channel. I do have like a pretty nice copy of Spy v Spy. I'm sure it has the instructions in there. Now I'm supposed to add chia seeds to the shopping list and something else, but I've forgotten the something else. That's what it's like when you can only go to the shops maybe once every 3-4 weeks. My car just does not work in this kind of weather. It's just not getting to it. And it's not a simple thing. And there's already about probably 1,500 quid's worth of mechanical faults because of the labour charge. It's not the parts. The parts probably come to about 200 quid maybe, maximum 300. So yeah, you're spending like 1,200 quid in labour. But what are you going to do? Get another car when a car that isn't a piece of shit turns up. Chucky, come on, come out. I need to know that the curtains ain't. Ah, he has done it. Come on, out. You get out, buddy. Come on, there's no food in here anyway. All you want is food. Come on. Here you go. Well, because it's a bit of an early start, and I don't care if the battery runs out. God damn it, will we ever get to have a roller? Remove all the bloody curtains. Oh shit. That should be okay. Alright, any reflections? Because you remember, crack, we can actually read something. You are the white spy. How racist. Yeah, actually, the whole PC thing was starting in the 80s. I remember when I was in school, there was a joke that was going around. It was like, you couldn't say bar black sheep anymore. You had to say bar ethnic sheep. I can't remember the rest of the rhyme. But you get the idea. So I was very aware of, like, you know, the fact that things were changing. But when I was going to like first school, whatever it's called, I can't remember what they call it. You know, when you're like 6-7 years old. I remember that one day when I'm going to school, one of the houses on the corner with an Asian family in it, some bastard had sprayed packies out on the side of the thing. So I was very aware of racism, even as a really small kid. Use joystick for movement and fire. Fire to do what? Port 1, I'm going to have to swap them round because we need the cheetah Mac. So, okie dokie. Ah crap, what was that about F5? We'll have the exit revealed, thank you, I've got enough problems. Okay, the rooms you are searching are 3-dimensional, so moving up. Okay, I get that. I wish I had the scrolling one, or like, you know, previous screen. Okay, below your display is the movement status giving you directions to the last 9 rooms you visited. Okay, so this sounds complex already. That don't make sense to me. As you trace your movement back, the movement indicator will scroll left or right, deleting each arrow until you return to where you started. Of course, you just move to the object and press fire button. There's only one button on the C64. Some people say it's a disadvantage. I say that's an advantage, mate. How many times have you had a game where it's the wrong button, like the button too far away from the joypad for when you jump in, or most uncomfortable, or it just complicates the game unnecessarily. 8-bit games ain't meant to be as complicated as a fucking 2005, Windows XP game. They're never meant to be like that. So trying to make games like that, you're just going to fail. Besides, it came from the desert, manages just fine with just one fire button. Right, so it's basically fire, fuck fire. Yeah, AVGN's channel is really shit and has been for like 3 years, and yet his subscribers are not going down and his views are not going down. I don't get that. There's a nice screen, but I don't believe on the tape version you had a loading screen like that. Okay, how'd you start the game? Fire button to start the game, okay. Well, I can't move, so it must be joystick port 2. I didn't get that far in the instructions. So hang on, do I need a joystick in port 1? What am I supposed to do now then? Thank you. How am I supposed to know if I found anything? I don't remember the music on this actually. Kill him! Run! Run, you evil bastard! He's got bigger stick than you. I'm not going to say nothing about the different colours of the characters. How do I know if I'm killing him? Just die already. I'm not very good at the fighting. I get a bit of a timeout now. Guy Spy Sly Secret Agent. Okay. Ah, that's what changes that, okay. What? Well, he's on the lowest IQ. Ah, hit F5 to restart game, right, okay. Okay, you get on with your business, mate. And what am I supposed to do with that? Did I pick that up now? So what do I do with that? Yeah, go away in it. That must be the thing for the airport. So, you know what? We're going to have another game. I'm just going to watch them. So, what they do. It's a really shit joystick for this game. Right, so he's doing that. So I don't know what he did there. So he's got that thing and he's taking it somewhere. You see, I don't understand how he's doing the things he's doing. Or why, to be precise. Yeah. That and Skyfox is a game that basically I need to be sitting down with proper reading glasses and the instructions of the original copy and playing it like that, because it don't make any sense. Just reading it, you know, briefly before you start the game, don't really make any sense. Plus I'd have to read a really good review of the game that explains how to play it as well. Zap used to do it, but I don't think Spy v Spy was ever reviewed in the Zap magazine, because it's 85, isn't it? Was issue 1 was April 85, so that means it come out middle of March. That's just how they used to do it. We need a really long game to load. A game that takes forever to load, because I need to make a roll up now. So yeah, that was very disappointing. That was my gameplay, not the game. Looks fun, but I don't know how to play it anymore. So I've basically done everything all the way down here until you get to Indiana Jones and the Lost Kingdom. I like the music on this, so I'll have a quick go at this. Indie walkthrough. I haven't seen the latest Indiana Jones film from a few years ago. What's it called? Indiana Jones and the Crystal Zimmer frame. Is that the one? Actually, if you watch Star Wars, which freaks like to insist calling A New Hope, but I call it Star Wars, because everything else after that is Star Wars, and then Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Fucking loading there. Yeah, probably if it did have those, you know, organ grinder type music things in the US Gold Loader, that's probably half the best bit of the game, and the rest of the best bit of the game is the music that goes with it. Okay, what a shitty crack. Basically, I could have done some sort of SD to IEC collection ages ago if there was an archive of all the Remember cracks and all the I think it's just called Master. D81 cracks for games. If you put all those together, there's only 1 or 2 games that won't work. I just want the game to start. No. Has it crashed? Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, we've got blue. Why is that one blue then? High score. Great, you don't even get the option to. Nostalgia are the worst. Hokuto Force are almost as bad, although their games do actually work more often than not on the SD to IC. And anything else is probably as bad as Nostalgia on average. Didn't have this loading screen and it's not very good. Wouldn't be Christmas '84 without watching some sort of Indiana Jones film. On ITV, BBC put up loads of shit films. It was a fucking whitewash. It was like C64 versus Amstrad. Actually, I'm going to investigate a bit later if Roland Perry, who designed the CPC, if he actually ever made a decent computer in his life. Choke, there's no food in here, buddy. You've had your dinner already. This is quite a nice bit of Petsky, I reckon. It has got user-defined graphics, so it's not Petsky. What I mean is high-res character mode, because they're not multicolour, are they? No, I really need to crack the user-defined graphic. I might go on archive.org and Jesus Christ, see, as soon as that happens, you're like, it's going to be a cunt of a game already, so. Let's see, is it a multi-load? I don't remember it being a multi-load on the tape version. Who knows, such a horrible game. Ah, right, this is the first one. So, there you go, you'll have to wait a bit now. What's the, yeah. Right, yeah, we had an early start today, so I'll do like 2 C64 videos or a C64 and something else. It'll take ages to set up the Amiga 1000 again. I mean, basically everything's in the right place, but nothing is cabled up and there isn't a spare plug for the monitor, let alone for the computer and the monitor. So... But yeah, as I've said before, I bought this Mastertronics 1985 the day after, which has nothing to do with George Orwell's 1984. Yeah, I've waited now, I'm going to get screwed. And the CVG yearbook, Computer and Video Games yearbook, which is sort of like an annual. You should probably write this in BASIC actually. So you press the fire button once and you can do that. What can you say about this game? It's an utterly shit game, I think, even for 1984. So you turn the bat into a butterfly. There's no point, well, actually you've got 6 men, well 5 now. I mean, it's still yellow, so you've picked up the yellow, whatever it is. Oh, crap, see? stuff like that. This game has not been play tested. It's probably worse than ET. Actually, as far as games go. And again, you just got to go back and get the other two. So the only thing I couldn't do really in basic yet is the multicolour mode graphicinios. See, it plays as shit as Dark Castle. Oh, I didn't check out if Pack Billy's got any Christmas videos actually. I don't know if there isn't a time limit as such, but the longer you wait, the more bats appear. So, well, not wait, but the longer you take. Let's put it that way. Oh, no, you don't want to go up there, because those things up there, they're not pink clouds in the sky. Pink sky sunset, as you would imagine. Yeah, he's over there, so you stay over there, mate. So if someone just improves the controls and stuff like that, it might actually be okay. It's never going to be a brilliant game, but there's a lot to the game. But it's quite difficult as well. Oh, not yet. Before he turns back into a bat. Oh, you've got to go back on the other side, innit? God, come on, I got him. Don't be an arsehole, mate. I should have waited until the... What? Right, I'm just going to wait until the lift is right at the right position. And... Ah, come on. Any game that's got more than about 3 or 4 lives is a shit game. You got the extra lives because they couldn't be bothered to. So it doesn't even say exit or nothing. You have to work all this out. So. It's actually a difficult one because you've got to line them up with that one there. With that one there, you see. So, see, having shit controls on a game that's already difficult is not good, mate. Actually, I don't think that's the way you're supposed to read it. I think it's meant to be 3. See what I mean? I'm trying to fucking do my job, mate. 7 goes in there. 0's in the right place, so I've got to swap the 6 and the 4 round. Put the 1 over here. 5 goes here. What's next? 9, isn't it? Ah, come on! That better not have been my last life. It was my last. Ah, bollocks. I fucking hate that game, mate. I could spend ages and get better at it, but I think it's a shit game anyway, so let's hope there's something else to play quickly before the camera battery goes. More green tea, Mr. Mannering? You'd be lucky, mate. Make a decision. I would do a house that Jack built, and I think that's it. You don't really want to see Zach mission. So Thor Computer Systems had this kind of it's sort of like Chris Gray's music on the Interceptor Micros games. I think it was Chris Gray that did the music. You know, like China Miner, stuff like that. Spirit of the Stones. I do have a copy of that actually. But it's a massive box. It's like this massive. It feels larger than A4 actually. Huge box. Like the stuff you know, Word Perfect used to come in. No, not quite as fat as that. Yeah, the Amstrad 8256-8512. The word processor built into it didn't have any spell checker or mail merge. Kind of useless actually. Not much better than something you'd get on the VIC-20 or C64. Alright, VIC-20 is not going to be a word processor, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a correct joystick pull. So you have to. This is the thing. You can't go behind the sofa. No. Of course you can't go behind. Why would you be able to go behind the sofa? Ah, crap. So I think you've got to go down the bottom. Yeah, you do actually. So they're kind of predictable paths in a way. But yeah, there's more room to move down here. So they have a definite pattern to like the way they go. Hey, God damn you. I need to get that key obviously. Ah, God damn you. And of course I start all the way back here. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't you do it that way, mate? Right, so we've got to be there, so I know roughly where I've got to be now. Ah! Too soon. I've got off level 1 on this, even on my channel. And I did before actually. Crap. I need to get up there before he fucking... So I got to wait for him to go back down now. Hang on. There we go. It's a bit weird. I'm just looking at these. Are these Petsky graphics? Like true Petsky? I think they are. I think the background colour